Nation. I'm Katie Tolbert.
And I'm Shakeem Holloway.
And this is Sports Talk with the Georgian. This week on Sports Talk, we'll be discussing how baseball rain-delayed series against Indiana University, softball's woes at the Citrus Classic, the swimming and diving team finds success at the CCSA Championships, and the men's basketball went 1-1, winning their last home game of the regular season for senior night. So Shakeem, let's talk about how the baseball team went 1-1 this weekend against the Hoosiers.
Well, originally their series was supposed to be 3 games, but the rain forced it into 2. And unfortunately for the Eagles, their offense came alive in the first game, and they won 12-7. T.D. Davis hit 2 home runs in the game. Chase Griffin went 4 or 5 from the plate with 3 RBIs and 3 scores. And that was really well. But unfortunately, in the second game, they didn't fare as well. They only recorded 5 hits on 5 runs, but they allowed the Hoosiers to record 16 hits, and 11 runs. In that game, they lost sophomore left fielder Hunter Thomas to an injury, and that's going to be devastating for the team.
Yeah, he was a very crucial player for the Eagles. So how do you think the team's going to fare without him this season?
Well, he has a good bat. He's been batting at an average of 300, which is solid. And he had 6 RBIs before his injury, which is unfortunate for them to lose him, but we're hoping him a successful recovery. Although the baseball team maintained an even record of 1-1, their softball counterparts were unsuccessful, going 1-4. Katie, tell us about that.
Well, they did struggle this weekend, and mainly it was on defense. They just were letting up too many hits. Collectively, on the entire weekend, they let up 16 runs, which you just honestly can't do. But I will say, the one game that they did win, they won 9-1, and those 9 runs were in one single inning. So although it was a rough weekend, I'll say that the girls did a tremendous job in that game.
They did, and they didn't get blowed out this weekend, which is good. So the softball team is good, and I'm sure they'll find a way to bounce back. And with that, we'll be back with swimming and diving reporter Jack Magruder. Welcome back. We're here with Jack to talk swimming and diving. Nice of you to join us, Jack.
Thanks for having me.
Jack, tell us about how the swimming and diving team fared well at the CCSA Championships, placing 3rd.
Well, Shakeem, the Eagles had a strong regular season record of 11-3 going into the championship. They placed 3rd in the championship, just behind Florida Gulf Coast and Liberty University. The Eagles tallied 7 new school records and 48 new personal bests. And the team has a lot of new talent currently, and they're only using 4 seniors this season. They're swimming faster and faster with each meet, and they have high hopes for the next season.
They were also named a Scholar All-America team by the College Swimming and Diving Association. And just tell us about that.
Well, Shakeem, to receive that honor, a team has to be able to post a 3.0 combined GPA. Our team posted a 3.23 GPA, and I applaud them for being able to produce solid student athletes. They've won this award now 10 straight semesters.
That's great for the team. They fared well this weekend, and this is they fared well better than 45 other schools.
That's right.
Thank you, Jack, for joining us, and we'll be back with Katie after the break.
And we're back. Shakeem, talk to us about how the basketball team went 1-1 this week.
Well, unfortunately for the basketball team, they only went 1-1 when they already had a losing record. They're trying to get back to 500, and they want to finish strong. But they did have a big win against Furman on Saturday, and Furman, unfortunately, only was able to play 7 players. But the offense exploded, and they had a good win, sending the seniors Cameron Baskerville and C.J. Reed off in their last regular season home game.
That was a good win for them, but the Eagles have been struggling. In other sports news, both women's and men's tennis lost their games, and the women's basketball team picked up a win against Wofford College on Sunday.
Well, that wraps up our sports coverage this week. See you next Wednesday.